A powerful winter storm swept through southern Ontario over the past day, burying Toronto and the Greater Toronto Area under an extraordinary blanket of snow that has disrupted normal life and shattered long-standing weather records. The system intensified rapidly, transforming familiar city streets into snow-filled corridors and forcing residents to adapt to near-blizzard conditions across the region.
Look at them. Look at them. Holy crap. Look how much snow we got.
The storm reached peak intensity on Sunday, unleashing relentless snowfall over many hours and prompting emergency responses across the city. City officials confirmed that snowfall totals in parts of Toronto surpassed levels not seen in generations, marking one of the most significant winter events in the city's recorded history. In the downtown core, snow depths exceeded half a meter in several locations, making pedestrian movement slow and difficult. Sidewalks, stairways, and building entrances were swallowed by deep drifts, creating scenes more typical of remote northern regions than a major urban center. At Toronto Pearson International Airport, meteorological instruments recorded nearly 50 centimeters of snow within a single day, setting a new all-time record for daily snowfall at the airport. Nearby lakeside neighborhoods reported even heavier accumulations, where persistent lake-enhanced bands dumped snow at staggering rates. This event has pushed January into the record books as the snowiest January since formal weather tracking began in the early 20th century. Total monthly snowfall has already exceeded normal averages by a wide margin, highlighting the extreme nature of the storm system.
Barbecue's buried.
Meteorologists explained that the storm drew massive amounts of moisture from Lake Ontario, fueling intense snow bands that repeatedly stalled over the region. At times, snowfall rates were so heavy that visibility dropped to near zero, creating dangerous whiteout conditions. Road travel across Toronto and surrounding highways became severely compromised as snow-covered pavement and blowing drifts caused traffic to slow or stop entirely. Emergency services responded to hundreds of collisions and numerous reports of stranded motorists unable to continue in the deep snow. Provincial police repeatedly urged residents to avoid non-essential travel, warning that road conditions would remain hazardous until snow clearing crews could restore access. Tow trucks, ambulances, and plows worked continuously under challenging conditions. In response, the City of Toronto activated its major snow event protocol, mobilizing plowing and salting crews around the clock. Temporary parking bans were enforced on snow routes to allow equipment to operate effectively and prevent bottlenecks on major corridors. City officials cautioned residents that clearing operations would take several days due to the sheer volume of snow. Priority was given to emergency routes, transit corridors, and major roadways, while residential streets and sidewalks followed later. The storm forced widespread school closures across Toronto and much of the surrounding region. Public school boards canceled in-person classes, granting students an unplanned snow day as safety concerns mounted around transportation and access. Post-secondary institutions also adjusted schedules, with many shifting to online instruction or canceling classes entirely. Administrators cited dangerous road conditions and transit disruptions as key factors behind the decisions. Public transportation faced its own challenges as snow and ice interfered with operations. Portions of subway lines were temporarily suspended, surface routes were delayed, and shuttle buses were deployed to maintain limited service where possible. Air travel was heavily affected as well, with dozens of flights canceled or delayed at Pearson Airport. Snow removal crews worked continuously to clear runways and de-ice aircraft, while passengers were advised to check flight status before heading to terminals. Across the Greater Toronto Area, residents documented the storm's impact through images of buried vehicles, towering snowbanks, and narrow paths carved by plows. While scenes of children playing and neighbors helping each other offered moments of warmth, the storm underscored the immense challenge of restoring normalcy after one of the most powerful winter events.
The city could be using something like this. Snow is being cleaned. The city. Snow is being cleaned. The city could be using something like this.
Slide down the road, showing just how challenging the conditions have become.
Oh, heading home from our birthday party.
How does it feel walking this with the kids?
I like it. Not so bad. It's good to get outside.
A lot of work though, huh?
Yeah, it's harder. But it's easier when they stick their legs in the slide.
Would it help?
yung